What's up, guys? Just making another video because I haven't done it in a while. Well, I put up the Hawaii ones, but like 2 months later. Anyways, I have a new digital camera. I can't show you because it's the actual camera, so that makes making videos easier. So hopefully I get more stuff up. Just want to talk about quick season changes and stuff. Say hi to my family and friends coming home for Christmas. So that's good. Christmas here is like lonely, and I mean it sucks because it's like boyfriend girlfriend, which I mean that's fine, but especially if you come from a religious background or your family's religious, or if you're not, that's fine, but just Christmas is about family, in Western society. So just seeing only couples and like nothing to do with family and friends, I'm like, oh, that sucks. So I try to like give gifts here, but it's just different. So anyways, seasons. In California it's always hot, or at least sweater weather, and flip-flops is fine in the winter. So I keep getting sick here every time the season changes because, well, from what I'm learning from friends is like, obviously you need to wear warmer clothes, which I'm trying to buy. But anyways, you also should eat seasonal foods. For example, roots keep your body warm, I found out. So, for example, in the winter, you should eat a lot more, a lot of roots. Like, there's something called gobo, it's a root. And, just anything from the ground. So, like, right now you should be eating mushrooms and pumpkin. And, I mean, it's in season too, but, I didn't it wasn't a normal part of my diet before. I would just eat a mushroom anytime I wanted, and avocados year round, so that's kind of strange. So I need to get used to that so I can build up an even stronger immune system. Surfing in the polluted waters here helps a lot. That's why I have a cold right now. The typhoons keep coming, bringing trash and pollution, but good waves. So besides that, oh, one thing about rain and the cold weather is just be careful if you're traveling here or on the train, because I don't know if there's just too many people or what, but so your umbrella's soaked from the rain. They put it on their backs and they just start turning and walking and talking and whatever on the train, and they hit you with their umbrella, and it sucks because it's wet. So now you're already wet, you're drying off, you're finally dry, when an umbrella just pokes you in the leg and gets you wet. So it hurts, and you have this big wet stain, and they just leave, and just leave, and they have all these bags, and I don't know why people do that, but it still pisses me off. And I went to a museum. I put pictures on Facebook, which has nothing to do with YouTube, but for my family, those pictures, it was crazy because there are all these postcards, and I mean, there were literally like 100 postcards, and it was a Mary Grace, Mary Bell, oh crap, Mary something, I think Grace was this artist of, like, let's say Alice in Wonderland. So I went to go see the exhibition, and just people were going nuts over postcards. So I mean, everyone's kind of pushing. It's tight, it's crowded, whatever. It can't be helped. But the postcards just flipped me out. I'm trying to leave and go home. I don't want to buy postcards. It's too many people, and they're like, rah, rah, and I was like, whoa, like this is kind of like crazy. And then I was trying to swerve through, and someone thought I was going for a postcard. So bah, got an elbow, and I was like, what? Like, this is ridiculous. So I said, oh, excuse me. The person was like, ah, and I was like, and it's just looking at their faces really disgusted me, because there's a lot of nice people out here, but just to see people that selfish and like, this is mine, just really bothered me. And I guess that would happen anywhere. I'm sure in America it happens in shopping, but I don't shop, so I don't know. And then besides that, just this after that, I was like kind of getting pissed. So I was like, I need to get out of here. I need to go back home to the beach and out of Tokyo. I'm done. The art exhibit was cool, but this 11-year-old like little girl went and like pushed me. But I mean, obviously she's 11, so I just went, what? I looked down and she did and pushed me again, and I'm like, what? So finally, like, I just like grabbed her shoulder and I said, excuse me, but I said it in Japanese, and then she was like, and I was like, yeah, excuse me, and then she was like, excuse me, and I said, oh, okay, and let her through, and I'm like, come on, like, is this what you're training your kids and everyone to do? So I don't know if it's the weather or what, but just kind of be aware of that. And I mean, I guess don't get mad, because my friend's mother is from the countryside, and she was like super nice, and so obviously in the country they don't do that. They're like, oh no, go ahead, please. She even let this guy sit, which was weird because she's an older woman, and she's like, oh, you're in a suit, you worked all day, go ahead. And he was like, oh, thanks, and he just took it, and I was like, what? Because in the country, where in America or California, my dad would be pissed if I sat and let a lady stand. So I mean, it's just different. So I don't know, Tokyo's cool to see, definitely check it out, but if you're living here, I'd recommend a little less crowded area, unless you are like a city person and that's what you like, then go for it. So Anyways, it's just to update my family really quick. December 17th, January 6th, I'll be home. Let's go to Mammoth snowboarding and surfing if you guys are up for it in the winter. So, alright, love everyone, and talk to you later. Bye.